Welcome back to the channel, peeps. I hope you managed to take advantage of the crafting glitch that occurred during this weekend. As I'm on Xbox, I was unable to replicate it. Not that I bothered attempting it, but from what I've seen on Twitter, it was wild. If you managed to snag your GM clears during this, good on ya. If not, and still struggling with them, this build is probably one of the strongest available this season. It's a well Warlock build that allows to chain wells one after the other, self-sufficient, meaning you do not need other guardians to create orbs for you, causing ignitions on solar kills, and just absolutely insane damage when using the Hierarchy exotic bow. As you can see from this clip, having popped a well right at the beginning, after 40 seconds I managed to get off another. With the right ad density, such as Battleground GMs, where there are tons of ads, you'll have no problem clearing these. We are going to break the whole build down. Very minimal setup, but very efficient. A dim link will be available in the description. Slap that like button if you find this video informative, and let's begin. Quick shout out to Revenant on Twitter for this build idea. The credit goes to them for this video. So this build has three key elements, the first being the exotic chest piece, Phoenix Protocol, which has made a big comeback this season thanks to the Starfire nerf. When popping wells and getting kills inside your wells, you gain increased super energy. This effect is active until your super is up to 50%. After that, the exotic perk stops working, which is absolutely fine. With that being said, having elemental solar weapons equipped will massively benefit this build. You have loads of options to choose from in GMs this season, bows, scouts, and even fusion rifles, but by far, you need to get your hands on Hierarchy of Needs. This thing, paired with the Phoenix Protocol exotic, and the damage that the bow's guidance ring arrows does, nearly guarantees your full well back in at heavy encounters. This bow, obtainable in the Spire of the Watcher dungeon, gains charges of guidance ring on precision hits and kills. Once you have 6 charges, the guidance ring can be deployed by hip firing. Shooting Hierarchy arrows through the ring fires 3 shots that do massive damage for a primary, even more when you take into account the artifact perk, Piercing Bowstring, granting the weapon a 25% damage buff in GMs as bows become overcharged, and then having Rapid Fire Ranger also equipped as an active perk weakens targets after hitting 2 bow precision hits, such as barrier champions, which can be stunned by this bow, and this weaken effect stacks with the 25% damage buff overcharge provides. If you have the catalyst, which massively increases the rate of fire of the bow, the damage becomes silly, capable of downing barrier champions very quickly, whilst the damage massively boosts your super energy. Final piece of this puzzle, which brings the fun factor to this build, is the Ember of Combustion Fragments. Kills whilst inside your own Well of Radiance with Hierarchy, or any other solar weapon, causes targets to ignite. This just becomes insane at ad clearing, watching everything explode around you. Having Hierarchy, Phoenix Protocol, and Ember of Combustion is all you really need on top of max resilience. You automatically will become the MVP of your fire team. The rest of the build is really just complementary. For other champions, a kinetic slot fusion such as Riptide can be used solely to stun unstoppables, whilst the decent rolled machine gun can be used for overloads. Both weapon archetypes also receive the 25% overcharge buff from the artifact. As for the aspects, it's not really essential, so I'm not going to cover those. As a reminder, the dim link is in the description if you want to check these out. Fragments wise, to complement combustion, Ember of Char spreads scorched targets on ignition, with ashes causing the scorch effect to increase, whilst eruption increases the radius of your ignitions. With this combination, you unlock the chance to chain ignitions on grouped up yellow bars, causing absolute mayhem. Full mods, spec into resilience and intellect as much as possible, and add dynamo mods to your helmet. Popping wells if you don't have super near combatants will grant super energy, whilst firepower and solar siphon will generate orbs for you and your fire team, with powerful attraction being very handy when popping wells under siege, automatically picking up orbs around you. Finally, we have covered most of the artifacts, but to take advantage of solar orbs, generating these and getting kills with them thanks to elemental munitions generate heavy ammo, and elemental fury allows your abilities, including well damage, to do increased damage on champions. It's nuts. The current clip which is playing out is me clearing the first part of the Europa GM under 10 minutes solo. It's my go-to build for GMs this season. Try it out. That's it for this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for future content like this. Next up, we are going to review the seasonal machine gun. The weapon is kind of disappointing. We'll break it down regardless, and after that, I'll be on holiday for a week. More content to come after a short break. This was Plasma Alchemist. Your viewership is much appreciated. Until next time, see ya later.
guardian!